Imagine someone using your identity to steal thousands of dollars in financial aid, and you didn't even know you were enrolled or in college. This isn't sci-fi, it's happening right now, and schools like Old Dominion University are on the front lines of a shocking fraud epidemic. Let's unpack how ghost students are gaming the system, why this isn't just about stolen laptops or phishing scams, and what it reveals about the fragile intersection of education, technology, and identity theft. Here's the basic setup. Someone applies to a university using a stolen identity, gets approved for financial aid, and pockets the money. In ODU's case, $4,000 disappear before anyone noticed. But what makes this really interesting is how the system failed. The victim didn't apply to the school. They didn't even know they were enrolled. This isn't some kid faking a transcript, it's organized fraud, and it's exploding nationwide. The Department of Education flagged over 12,000 fake applications last year alone. That's $3.5 million gone, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's break this down. First, why are schools so vulnerable? Think about it. Universities collect massive amounts of personal data, birth dates, social security numbers, family incomes, but they're not banks. They're incentivized to enroll students, not play detective. So when someone submits a FAFSA with a stolen identity, the system assumes it's dealing with a legitimate applicant. And here's the kicker, the rise of online education makes it even easier. No campus visits, no face-to-face interactions. Just a PDF of a stolen ID and a PayPal account to cash the check. But here's where it gets wild. Experts like James E. Lee from the Identity Theft Resource Center connect this to a bigger trend. Educational institutions are now prime targets for cybercrime. Why? Because our education system is basically a goldmine of personal data. Data breaches at schools aren't just about leaked emails, they're about stolen futures. And when you layer in AI tools that can automate identity theft at scale, you've got a recipe for disaster. I mean, how hard is it to imagine a bot mass-producing fake student profiles if the payoff is $4,000 per scam? Now, let's talk solutions, or lack thereof. Schools are scrambling to lock down systems, but the fixes feel reactive. Credit freezes, identity verification, tighter fraud detection, but what about the root problem? This isn't just about better passwords. It's about a system that prioritizes accessibility over security. Financial aid exists to help students, but its very generosity creates a loophole. And while the Department of Education is expanding fraud detection, I can't help but wonder, are we just building higher walls around a castle while the moat is already full of sharks? What this really suggests is a deeper tension in modern education. We want to make college affordable, but we're also creating a bureaucracy that's ripe for exploitation. Every convenience, like online applications, becomes a vulnerability. Every effort to widen access creates a new attack vector. And let's be honest, most students aren't thinking about their SSN being weaponized when they apply for loans. They're focused on classes, not cybersecurity. So where does this leave us? If you're a student, freeze your credit. Monitor your accounts. Treat your personal info like a password-protected vault. But beyond individual action, this raises a bigger question: how do we balance opportunity with security in an era where identity is currency? Because until we answer that, ghost students won't just be a footnote in a news story, they'll be a symptom of a broken system. What do you think? Is this the cost of doing education in the digital age, or is there a smarter way forward? Let's discuss in the comments.